today's video, we're going to demo how to create a table with this property, with restrict on drop this property in Db2. So this property can also use alter table, and also when you try to drop a table with this property, you have to take a special care. So with restrict on drop, it is a very nice feature in Db2. According to IBM documentation, that means if a table being created with restrict on drop this property, this table cannot be dropped. So that is a very nice feature, can prevent the table being accidentally dropped. Okay. Also, if a table space contain the table like this kind of table, and the table space cannot be dropped neither. Okay, so that's two things. The table cannot drop, the table space containing the table cannot be dropped. Okay, so to enable a table with this feature, with this property, or when you can do it, we can do it during the create table phase. Okay, we can also use alter table to enable it. Once you create a table, and you can alter table to use this property. And to drop those table, if we just use a standard drop table, we get error message. To drop a table with this property, we have to use alter table, drop this property first, then drop table. Okay, so let's do it. Let's try some demo. Okay, so the first demo I'm going to do is I'm going to just create a table space, just create a table, and after that try to drop the table space to see what can happen. Okay, drop the table space. You will see, although the table space containing the table, we can still drop the table space. Okay, so that means it's not being protected. Okay, so then we do another demo. So this time we create a table space and create a table with this property, with this one. Okay, so we're gonna create a table with this property. Okay, all right. So after that, we will try drop the table space. You will see we cannot drop the table space. Okay, so then let's see, we try to drop the table, and then we will see we cannot drop the table neither. Okay, so in order to drop, we have to follow this procedure. Okay, to first change the property of this table and then drop. So that is the last demo. So we're gonna demo three things. Okay, so we're gonna demo the ordinary way. So in this way, we can see we can drop. The second, just use how this being protected. Okay, the table space and all table. I believe in the real world, primarily it's you prevent people to like accidentally drop the table. So you introduce this to a table creation. And then we're gonna use, in case you have to drop this table, right, how we're gonna do it. Okay, so this is 3 drop table. All right, so let's get started. So let me connect to the to a server. I have a Db2 instance running. So this is the instance running. I have a database called the sample. So let's connect to the sample database. And I have like a few tables, Db2 list tables, standard small table. Okay, so let's pick up one of the table. Let's pick up a simple one. Let me just pick up this org table. Okay, so I'm gonna use org table to demo this. Okay, so let's do a db2 look minus d sample minus t org minus e. So we want to just generate a simple SQL statement, and then create a table, create index, no index, just create a table for. So I'm gonna save to a file. Let's see, cr table space and the table.sql. Okay, so now let's I'm gonna add it to this file. So the first line, connect to the sample database. So we're going to create a table called, let's see, we call table 1. Okay, so we don't need so many things. Let's just just use 2-line. Okay, we don't need we do need a table space class. Okay, so let's see, we want in a table space, just let's create a table space containing this table. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna do like this in a table space. Let's see, we call the TS1. Before that, we have to create a table space, create table space TS1. Okay. All right, so this is the first demo. So we're going to create a table space and then create a table inside this table space. Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna do a dbt minus tvf crts tab. Okay, so you can see connected database. Let's see, create table. I made error in the typo error, so it should be space. Okay, space. All right, so let's try it one more time. So the table space was created and a table was created. Okay, so let's try to drop the table space. Typically, we know if we drop a database object, if something dependent to it, you cannot drop. Like for example, in this case, we want to drop this table space. However, the table space have a table in it. Theoretically, we think, oh, we cannot drop these tables because it has a table. Okay, unless we drop the table, then we can drop tables. Let's try. You see, it's successful. So that means if in this table space, those table is not being protected with this restrict on drop, then we can drop the table space. Okay, so this is first demo. The second demo, now let's do it. So we're gonna do like this. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing, create a table space, then we're gonna use this option. So we're gonna use with restrict on drop. Okay, so we're gonna create a table like that. Okay, so let's move this line here. All right, so let's try one more time. So we're gonna see connect the database, created the table space, then created the table. Now we repeated the same command. See, we're gonna see, we want to, just in case, see, we accidentally see, we want to drop the table space. Then you can see it says, you can't. It says, operation drop not allowed on the table. Because in this case, we cannot drop the table space because the table, we cannot drop the table. Okay, so now let's do the this example. Now let's see, we try to drop table, see what are we gonna get. Okay, db2 drop table. So we're gonna drop t1. Okay, let's drop this one. What do we get? Same error message. Because why? Because this table, it is being protected by this property. So now let's go to the third demo. The demo is to see, we want to drop this table. How are we gonna do that? So in order to do that, then we first has to change the property of this table. Okay, so we're gonna do it is, we're gonna do db2. Let's modify this this query. Okay, this statement. So and let's do this. So we're going to modify to see how we're going to like this. Okay, so the first thing we have to do alter table. So first we have to alter table. This is the table name. So in this case, because I'm logging instance owner, so it doesn't matter with this double quote, I just remove it. Okay, so we're going to alter this table and see here. Here's the important thing. We're going to use a keyword called drop. Okay, so we're going to drop these properties. You see here, this is the property we needed to drop. First, we alter table, drop this property. Okay, so after that, we drop the table. So we're gonna do this. Okay, so let's do this. Then we're gonna do alter table drop. Okay, drop table. See, we will see it's successful. Okay, so this is let's see. Okay, so this is going to be the statement we're gonna run. Okay, in order to drop those kind of table with this property enabled, we have to first alter this table, drop this property, and then we will be able to drop. Okay, so let's do it. So before let's demo. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to drop this one. We get an error. After we do the alter table drop this restrict, then we'll be able to do that. Okay, so let's try this one. So I'm going to just repeat the command, see what's going to happen. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think the second command, alter table T1 drop with restrict. I think maybe this way. Drop restrict. Let's try this way. See what's going to happen. Okay, successful. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so I think should be here. So when we enable, we're gonna use with restrict on drop. When we drop, we're gonna see drop restrict on drop. Okay, so that is the way we drop. Okay, you see this example. We're going to do alter table name drop. This 3-word restrict on drop. If we want to enable it, either we do it during the table creation, or we can do it use the alter table with this restrict on drop. Okay, so typically in the DB2 world, all those nice features not being like well known. Okay, that is the purpose of this video, and I would like to like people to know those kind of nice features, and we'll provided a option to protect the table being accidentally dropped. So this is a nice feature. However, you know, if we want to drop, for example, you want to change something, need to drop those tables, then you remember needed to disable this restrict drop, not disable, like just drop this property, whatever called. Okay, all right, so that is today's video.